Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 65 of Guitar Practice. Yay. Straight out of Oklahoma City, motherfuckers. Let's get into it. I know this is going to be 2 days late. 2 days late, yeah. I just wanted to say thank you to all of the real motherfuckers that cream pied our moms.
Yep.
If it wasn't for them and their weak-ass pull-out game, we wouldn't be here. Damn. So thank you for not pulling out. Yeah, you guys get it, right? You guys fucking get the picture. That was Napalm in the Morning by Sodom, but it was by us. And I could say we've sodomized it worse before. That's what I could say.
We've fucked that thing up so bad before.
We've sodomized that thing.
Yeah, no, we did.
They're coming out with new music. Damn, there's a purple Tesla truck outside.
Oh, I'm not getting out of my hole, dude.
Damn, it's driving away now.
Yeah, I can't get out of my hole.
Fuck, it's like a little darker than GameCube purple. That's kind of sick. It was that Dodge Charger purple. That Mopar purple.
Yeah, dog.
I know, everybody hates that guy right now, but I've never even met him, so I don't know. I heard he's an asshole. I don't know. Announcements, local shows. I went to a show this weekend. I wasn't able to stay for the whole thing. Some things came up, sorry. But
how dare you?
Everybody did great. Listen, dude, it was a weekday show. Something came up. I had to leave. Fuck, it was sick as fuck, though. Tainted Beef, I got to see them for the first time. Those guys were sick. Really like those guys.
Sick.
Overtire took me back to fucking middle school, dude.
Really?
Korn. They sounded like Korn and Deftones and Mudvayne and that whole era.
That's sick.
Which made me really fucking happy. And they were sick as fuck. Who else was on there? Exiled from Iowa. Slam band. Really cool. In Your Grave was fucking brutal.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I missed the last guys. Sorry to the homies in Bad Trip. I couldn't stay. I'm sorry. But I'm sure you fucking ruled. You always do. Let's stop looking to the past and let's look into the future.
Yeah.
June 18th, Temple Live, ICT. That means Wichita. Crown, Magnetar, Doomed for Death, and Given. June 19th at the VFW OKC, DESMADRE, Black Magnet, Dredge, Primal HOMINID. June 21st at the NCOM Cyber Center down in Norman, Oklahoma. SAGAN, UMMO, PERCYBONES, Bakri 11 or 11, HOAX, and Old Soul. June 25th at the Hideout ICT, Fathom, No Advocate, Null Driver, Contact, Malevolent Scriptures. June 27th at 89th, HYPERDOSE, Embers Rise, Atom Music Project, Murder by Love, and Bison. June 28th, The Sanctuary. Haven't been there, but it's here in Oklahoma City. Destroyer, DISCERN, VANTARTAX. Okay. One word. And Waning. June 28th at the VFW OKC, HARDSIDE, Ozone, Inside You, Free For All, and Shattered Youth. And June 29th at Resonant Head, CICADIA, CASTELE, FLORA, DREAMSICKLE, and Oceans Above. If I missed you, send me a flyer. I'll put you in the list. It's that easy. We shout out pretty much local shows that people send us or that I find here in Oklahoma City, sometimes in Wichita, sometimes in Tulsa. It depends. It depends on you guys. Send us a flyer. We'll put it out. I don't give a shit if you're in fucking Arkansas. Give a shit if you're in Florida.
Yeah.
Send us a flyer. I don't care. Obviously, there's a cap. If I get 200 messages tomorrow, we're going to have to pick and choose, but we'll rotate you guys through.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Easy peasy, right?
Yeah.
And that's really it.
Sick.
That's it for announcements.
God, I did not do my job.
I don't think we have any announcements.
I didn't do my job.
Why? Oh, the song that I made specifically for the announcements. Look at that.
Oh my God, just flat forgot.
Let's listen to it for a second. Oh, you hear that? That would have made it so much more exciting. Now we're just bullshitting. All right. We'll get him next time.
Oh God! I don't.
Where is it?
No.
I know we have it.
Oh God!
Mission failed. We'll get the next
There
one.
it is, baby.
I'm flustered back here right now.
That's all right. We got a lot going on. We got a lot of changes we're making. We're about to move into a new studio, so we'll see how that works out. Hopefully, we can do every Tuesday. If not, too fucking bad. Sorry.
We're not far away from that. There may be a little bit of skippage in there. But
I'm the kind of person that puts it off until the last minute, so I'll deal with that later. Call it procrastination if you want. I call it efficiency. What am I going to do about it right now? Fuck. Pack up. We need this shit. That being said, we swore fealty. It's time to call the king.
Time to call the king. Is he ready for a call?
Yeah, he texted me.
Okay.
Oh.
What up, Bobby?
Hello.
What up, dude?
What's the word, dude? How you been?
Bird is the word.
Fuck yeah.
I have been sleeping.
Did we wake you up?
No, I had a fucking hell of a migraine. I left work earlier and came home and fucking slept since noon.
Fuck, dude. 6 feet under.
But I ain't missing this shit for nothing.
Hell yeah. What do you got for us today? We'll keep it short so you can go back to bed.
Fuck that. I'm here to party, boys.
Yeah.
You know, when Cowboys got sick, a little bit of whiskey and some lemon.
Well, currently I have cigarettes and reefer.
It's pretty cowboy, I think.
Cigarettes and root beer.
I don't know if that
said
makes me,
reefer.
but I like it.
Oh, I thought he said root beer. I was like, sick. Okay.
Root beer. No, fucking weed.
Root beer.
Did you say reefer or root beer? No, I'm not sure.
Bobby, do you have root beer or reefer?
Yes.
All right.
Sick.
Solves that mystery.
Somebody get this ham sandwich out of my
Come on,
plate.
man. What do you got for us today, man?
I hit the wrong
All right.
button.
So I got an interesting one.
All right.
And I'm gonna fuck up the name. I already know. The artist is Pomar Lisco. No, I'm sorry. The artist is Pop Eor. Popior.
Pope.
There's an apostrophe over an O in there and an I. So.
Okay.
But the album is called Pomar Lisco. It's just fucking interesting.
I'm butchering the spelling right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send that one to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, boys. I got you.
Yeah.
All right. We'll tag it in the description for sure.
Yeah.
But it's a very interesting combination of influences in the music. The guitar work and the progressions are fucking awesome.
Ooh.
Singing is not what you would expect, but not bad.
Okay.
Out of left field a bit, but I mean, it's a catch in left field. You know, third out of the inning. Move on.
Baseball, yeah, dude.
Sick.
I don't know fuck all about baseball.
I don't either.
Dude.
Not a thing.
But anyway, that was a good thing I described then.
Sick.
So the only thing I know about baseball is Brain's a catcher. Haha. What else you got for us?
Hold on, something else about baseball real quick.
Okay.
Do you guys ever remember when Randy Johnson, the pitcher, hit that fucking pigeon with a pitch?
Oh, yeah, I saw the video. Yeah, that bitch
dude,
exploded, dude.
No.
An amazing part in American history, in my
It
opinion.
looked like a bird firework.
I'll have to find that video and watch it.
Hit him with a fastball.
Really?
Like straight down the line. Just pow.
Oh yeah, and he was pissed too. And then when that dude got pissed, he started pitching 105, like hotter than anybody.
Yeah.
Could you imagine getting hit with a 105-mile-an-hour baseball?
Be like
at
getting
close
hit
range?
with a car, dude.
How about no?
Dude, that's quick.
I'm good.
That would hurt. How
Fucking
about
suck,
no?
dude.
Yeah, fuck that.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball. What else you got? What do we got?
Dude, so the other album's a classic. I was jamming it over the weekend.
Hell yeah.
Carving Out the Eyes of God by Goat Whore.
I like Goat Whore.
They're fucking awesome. It's just a great album to listen to and enjoy.
Goat Whore.
Not much else to say about that, you know?
Carving Out the Eyes of God.
Sick.
Second in album names only to Crowbar.
What do
Some
you
of their
mean?
fucking names make me laugh, but they're also super heavy.
What's the first in album names?
Dude, I think, honestly, as far as a collection of words for an album, Sonic Excess in its purest form is probably my favorite.
That is true.
Interesting.
That does go hard as fuck.
It's a good one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not leaning on anything satanic, which I don't mind. It's just here to fuck shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. It's fucking... That collection of words works so well in my brain.
I like it. Well, you got any announcements or anything?
I do.
Alrighty.
I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
You don't?
Not yet.
Next week. Cock tease.
Hold on, let me think. Shit. We're playing in Oklahoma City, July 5th.
There it is, July 5th. All my homies in Oklahoma City, come see them. They're fucking brutal. You will not be disappointed. You will be impressed.
But we got stuff we're working on. We're just waiting to cross some T's, dot some I's, and make sure it's a go before we say anything.
Hell yeah. Well, we're all excited, dude.
Yeah.
And I about fucked up, so I'm glad I caught myself.
Hell yeah.
We did a lot of rehearsing this weekend. Tyler came up with Wichita, and we're fucking
banging it out, dude. Fucking shit up, dude. That's good to hear, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited for the show. We're definitely going to be there. It's going to be a blast. Everybody should come.
Oh, yes. It's going to be a good time. And not only that, we're also going to partly be celebrating America's birthday.
Absolutely. Can't forget that one.
Fucking American.
So I'm going to be pounding beers.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
I always pound beers.
Well, we'll pound some beers together while you're here.
Dilly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know who he is. Thanks for picking up the phone. I was going to say calling in, but we call you now.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll talk
Technology
to
has forced our hand.
We'll talk to you in a week, brother. Take it easy.
Be easy. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was King Bobby from a little band in Wichita called Entropic. They're fucking brutal. Look them up on Spotify. Bobby calls. We call Bobby. We talk every week because we have this playlist that Bobby pretty much made himself because he is very knowledgeable when it comes to metal music.
Oh, he knows a lot.
Every week we put 2 more albums on it. It's north of 40 hours long now. And the playlist is called Bobby's Tip. BOBBYS space TIP in all capitals. Like I said, we update it every week with 2 more albums. You can find some really good shit in there. And it's fucking a heater of a playlist. Check it out. It's a public playlist on Spotify.
Hi.
And that was King Bobby.
King Bobby. Cool.
We're going to switch right into our next segment.
What we got?
What's up with Offer Up?
What's up with Offer
I think we're going to do... So instead of picking a city each, we're going to go one city. I'm going to put it on the big screen because film is coming soon.
Dun, dun, dun.
And today I've selected Los Angeles. Why, may you ask? Because I think music might be the only thing that could save that city right now. Yep, there's a lot of pain going on. Hopefully everybody calms down. I'm not going to fucking get into politics, okay? I play guitar, I drink beer.
Agreed.
But people are selling guitars, so if you're not busy standing up for what you believe in, and you want to buy a guitar, we found some deals for you. What do we got here? $200.
All right.
Is that a real Fender? Hold up. We got a Fender Strat. It's
a Squire. It's a Squire.
Yeah,
I can see it.
I was about to say Fender Squire Strat for $200. It looks original. It is in
Creamy white.
cream or off-white. What do they call it? White pick guard.
I think they just call it Welcome.
Oh,
Welcome white.
whoa! It is in Welcome white, and it's $200. That'll get you playing. That was my first guitar. That was Brain's first guitar.
Yeah.
That was our first guitars. We had separate guitars. We didn't share the guitar.
No,
but
we shared.
sometimes we pass them back and forth, but we don't share always. Let's go to the next deal. That's it. That's a good deal.
Hey,
$200 is solid.
I want to point something out real quick.
Yeah.
A little behind the curtains. We did pull this particular one up, looking at how to look at this on the screen earlier.
Yeah.
And it said 52 weeks ago it was listed. Now it says a year ago. And that's been like 30 minutes.
Yeah, just like someone said they have a 96-month-old baby. I'm like,
It now
it's
says
like,
a year ago.
It's
Do you
like
see that?
5 years old. Yeah.
It changed in literally like 30 minutes.
Facebook heard us talking, dude. What do we got? What else do we got?
Let's just do a bit of scrolling here.
What is that fucking wood grain one?
The one here,
Down
here,
to the right.
here.
Yeah. What is that?
Jackson Floyd Rose.
A Jackson Super Strat with Floyd Rose.
Huntington Beach.
In Huntington Beach, $200 went down from 250. The Floyd Rose, if that's a real Floyd Rose, is
I'm reading the
worth
description
$100.
right now.
Go ahead and read it out. I can't read it.
Fantastic electric guitar in great condition. Got a few tiny scratches, but nothing noticeable. The guitar plays like a shredding machine.
Jackson's.
Perfect for both beginners and seasoned players. Whether you're jamming at home or hitting the stage, this beauty won't disappoint. Grab it before it's gone.
This sounds like ChatGPT.
Yeah, it also sounds like a company, maybe. This dude joined in 2008. Profile. Interesting. I'm not here to tell you guys if it's
I don't
real or
give a
not.
fuck if it's legit or not. Go find out.
Go find out. $200.
It's
Jackson,
beautiful,
Floyd
dude.
Rose, wood
Fucking
grain.
stained, clear wood grain, Jackson neck. I mean, come on. Oh, Jesus. The scratch is like a rat fart. Open back springs, easy
Where
access.
is the...
2 knobs.
I wish I could zoom in.
Chilling. It's a bolt on. It's a bolt on. $200. It's a bolt
It's
on.
missing a stamp. Anyway,
Well, he has other guitars and stuff, so he's probably,
it's all good. Let's see what's next. Are we going to find 4 of them?
Yeah, why not,
Probably.
dude? There's a couple good deals in LA.
Obviously, Les Paul's catch my eye.
Dude, an Epiphone makes a fucking good Les Paul.
Dude, fucking
It's an
Slash
amazing Les
plays...
Paul.
He played an Epiphone, not a Gibson.
Shh. They don't want you to know that.
That's real.
That would make them mad.
Did you know that?
I know. I knew about that.
Sick. Okay. And all the,
One
like,
of us.
and
One of us.
we're gonna side tangent here.
Side tangent, rabbit hole, dude.
I'm gonna search up a picture of Slash on stage.
Rabbit,
Okay.
fill my hole.
Slash on stage. And
It's definitely going to be a Gibson. They scraped
literally
the
the
internet.
first. Let's see.
Zoom in.
Oh, that's a newer picture. And that
Obviously.
says Gibson.
They got to him already by that point.
Let's find an
It's
old
got to be
picture of him.
old. That's a Gibson. That's still.
That says Gibson. No way.
It's an older picture. They got to him, bro.
Gosh dang, man. Some of the really iconic pictures of him, like, okay, if you go to the Garage Burgers and you walk around and look at some of the random pictures, most of the pictures of Slash in there
Really?
are Epiphones.
No shit.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Yeah, I caught that one.
Now, here's the thing, bro. If a guitar company was like, Heavy, we want to give you guitars. We just want you to play them on the show. I'd be like, well, roll out the red carpet, dude. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Roll out the red carpet. What the hell's going on? Oh, Sorry, we had some buzzing in the room. We don't know
I don't
what
think
happened.
anybody even heard that, honestly.
I did, and it was
all right.
distracting. Okay.
Back to Marketplace.
Epiphone LP100 electric guitar from $300. Now it's down to $250 in LA. Black, white pickguard, dual humbuckers, 4 knobs. Classic.
It says mint condition, but there's no other pictures. And I don't know if it comes with a case or not.
It's in a case.
It isn't a hard case.
If you take a picture of a guitar in a case and put it on Marketplace,
if you don't give me that
the
fucking
case better come with the guitar. It's only fair, right?
Yeah.
It's only fair.
We haven't looked at
Same if
anything
you
like
make
this
your
before.
wife take a picture with it. We take your wife.
Oh, it's sold. Oh my god. That one's sold. Why is it even up here?
Yo, what's up with that nasty V right there?
Here or here?
Oh, that's a reverb sponsor. Never mind.
Not clicking that. We haven't seen an Explorer in a while. I'm not a huge fan of the shape.
I mean,
But
a lot
some
of people are. Yeah.
some people are. Explorer replica
Oh.
for $185.
Go to the headstock.
in Bree, California.
Go to the headstock.
Oh, it's a solid.
Oh, now I'm even more suspicious.
It's interesting.
Headstock. No. That's
What the
Chinese.
hell?
That's Chinese. Nobody's selling a Gibson Explorer for $185.
No, it doesn't say Gibson on it. Gibson.
Bro. That's dishonest, is what it is. Gibson, S-U-N. It's
Alright.
still dishonest.
We're not talking about that one.
Next.
Get out of
That
here.
was a bomb.
No, it was a bomb.
What else do we got? Ooh, Ibanez Super Strat. Come on.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Hey-oh. What
say
color is
Pasadena or Palisades?
it? South Pasadena.
I was about to say, I thought the Palisades burned down.
Yeah, that's why the guitars are for sale there.
They just give you a pile of ash. You can put it by your grandpa. Ibanez electric guitar, $260, listed 6 days ago, South Pasadena. It's an Ibanez. It's a bolt-on. It's a Super Strat, dual humbuckers, 2 knobs.
String through.
String through.
Sick.
Blue.
I like it, actually.
Blue burst with the wood grain underneath.
Yeah.
White binding. Fuck, dude.
Beautiful.
That thing rocks. $260. That's fucking metal as hell.
That's a good one.
Any other lookers?
Let's see. Let's do just like a minute of scrolling here.
Oh, what's up with that Squire Telecaster?
Here?
Go down one.
This one?
It's kind of nice.
Squire Telly.
A Squire Telecaster with a Van sticker on it. The traditional black pickguard. Not the yellow, but the maple. Is that what that's called?
Maybe. I don't know. It's some sort of just wood stain.
Read the description real quick. We have got to get a bigger TV.
Yeah.
Maybe more than one.
It doesn't say anything other than just standard information about the guitar, like single coil pickups, 3-way switching.
Maple neck, but obviously.
Yeah. Says it's good.
Have you noticed the trend these days that old school guitars are coming back revamped into metal guitars?
I told you I seen someone playing a telly on stage in a metal band.
Uh-huh. I've
Like a
seen
doom
that.
metal band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see it come back.
Yeah.
I actually have
Random.
something later on in the episode to talk about that, but I find it kind of interesting that,
It is.
you know, it went
Yeah.
from like, oh, you have a telly, so you play country, to, oh, you have a Jackson V, now you're metal. And they're still metal.
Yeah.
But also, Telecasters are metal too now. They came back. They upgraded the paint and the fucking pickups and stuff.
That triple caster did it.
Oh, what's
That
his name?
triple
Jack
caster's
White.
nasty.
That's
Yeah.
his name, right?
I think so.
Yeah, from the White Stripes.
Yeah, that triple caster is pretty sick.
That thing is awesome.
Can't lie. Pretty.
And I don't understand why people say that pickups don't change the sound of the guitar. Because, I don't know, it's pretty obvious to me. I have a lot of guitars in here, and they all sound a little bit different. I mean, it's not crazy. It's not like turning a pedal off.
Yeah.
But there's some definite difference. I just like pickups that don't need a battery. That's, you know.
I'm not a huge fan of the actives. It doesn't bother me so far, and I like the way they push and all that. Like,
yeah,
my Strat is sick.
I like the idea of it.
Yeah, but
the battery.
Yeah,
I don't like the battery part.
You only got one that's active, right?
Yeah, it's the Les Paul. The Les Paul is the active EMG, the Zakk Wylde EMGs. Yeah, everything else I was like, pretty happy with just plugging it in and not worrying about it. Because if you leave an active guitar plugged in,
I don't like thinking about it.
It drains the battery overnight and it's fucked, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I think a lot of basses have active pickups. I think that's for a good reason.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yep.
So I don't know the reasons. What am I a fucking scientist, dude?
You look like it.
Do I? Whoa. Thank you. What else do we got? What have we been working on? This week
got fucked up.
I didn't play a whole lot this week.
Yeah.
I did buy a new guitar. I don't think I've talked about it on the podcast yet, but that's because we're going to come out with a video very soon about it. And it's my first 7-string, so I'm trying to get used to that. I'll play it, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. You got to watch the video whenever that comes out.
Secrets.
Got to keep them hooked, you know, keep them addicted. But pretty much, I bought the guitar because I don't have a 7-string, and I've been learning Morbid Angel. But honestly, for most of the week, I've just been trying to figure out how to apply the patterns that I know from a 6-string to a 7-string, and I'll demonstrate that here for a little bit.
Okay. Let's hear how bad he fucks up.
All right. So with a 6-string, your lowest string is E. With a 7-string, you have all 6 strings plus another one. That's what makes it a 7-string. Let me get a clean channel real quick so I can kind of describe what's going on here. So normal guitar starts here at E, right?
Mm-hmm.
7-string starts here.
Damn.
Sick. It's sick. It's metal.
Yeah.
And then when you add gain. Is that loud as
No,
fuck?
we're good. We're good.
We're good?
Yep, we're good.
Testing the limiters on this fucking mixer right now. Anyway, it's cool. But trying to apply the same and then working in that bottom string.
Yeah.
So I've had to really kind of go over all my scales, go over the shape of power chords to make sure everything kind of matches. And then you can pretty much start a riff that you normally start on the E string. Like, let's just say, let me think, something that's like,
Let's do the riff that we were literally just playing.
oh, yeah, all right, so Crowbar. I believe Crowbar plays
They're in-
6 strings, but they're in B.
Yeah, they play 6 strings in B standard.
Yeah, but you can play the same thing on a 7, mostly, so like this. Which is closer to the original.
I'll give you an E flat version of it.
Yeah,
real
do
quick,
an E
just,
flat
just to hear
version.
the difference. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a large difference.
It's a large drop,
Yeah.
and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. My fingers are not used to the width of this fretboard whatsoever. My picking hand's not used to the thickness of the fucking B string, especially with the really fast. You can hear it. It's pretty flat right now. I'll continue to work on it, but it's been a ton of fun, dude. This thing is fun as fuck.
Yeah. It's really cool.
I got it because Morbid Angel plays 7 strings on the song I'm working on right now, which, believe it or not, I've gotten worse than last week.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to get used to the 7 string, man.
Yeah.
And I think I've been leaving the guitar as is because we want to make this video, and I kind of want to go over how it came from the factory and everything.
Yeah.
But there's some room to drop the action a little bit. There's some room to... I'll probably do regular slinkies on it. I don't know what strings are on here right now. I think they're D'Addario's because the little balls on the end are colored in different colors. I think.
That'd probably be a good guess, honestly.
But like I said, I'm not 100% sure. So
yeah,
I'll bomb what I got.
Yeah, give her a rip.
I'll give her a rip. So the problems I'm having with is one, the tension, the required tension to fret these things is obviously higher because the strings are thicker.
Mm-hmm.
And there is room for the action to be lowered a little bit. Yeah. And then the string skipping itself is just more in the way.
Strings.
The strings are thicker, so you have to pull up a little higher. And these are like minuscule details. I'm being a total bitch about it, but
yeah, pretty much.
I can do it better on my Ibanez. Saying. The other Ibanez. It's an Ibanez. Whoa! Secrets!
What did he say?
But, yeah, dude, it's been a ton of fun. And, yeah, just another hill to climb, you know what I mean? What else have I been fucking with? That's pretty much it. That's really all I've been working on is just fucking with this thing and just getting a feel for it. And, fuck, dude, it does sound cool.
It's sick.
Like, it does sound,
sick.
It sounds cool. And what surprised me, so I don't know how good it's going to come out in this recording because we haven't done any, like, adjustment normally. We'll set a pedal.
Fantastic.
It's probably going to be so bassy. I'm so worried it's just going to be just bass. You know what I mean?
It's fine.
But
I got you.
I noticed that the metal zone sounds really great on 6 strings in E standard, the way I have it set. And I don't like the sound of it on the 7 string. So I actually went and got my metal core pedal and kind of tuned it up a little bit to kind of fit this guitar a little bit better. And yeah, dude, it's so much fucking fun. That's it. What else? I think that's all I've been working on. I've just been trying to play riffs that I normally play on a 7 string.
Oh, he needs some milk.
Yeah, this got boring. All right. What have you been working on, Brian?
I'm just fucking with you, man. No, it's really cool that you.
Wow, that was boring.
I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm doing it on purpose.
Shut this fucking idiot up. All right.
Oh man, it's really interesting to see you work on this. So when we brought it to work with us, this guitar when he first got it, you know.
Yeah.
We sat jammed for a little while through the Spark, and it is interesting to see how different it actually is from everything that we do know. Like, it's similar, but so different. It's weird.
It's very similar, but it doesn't feel like it. Obviously, it feels like a guitar. It doesn't feel like a violin, but like when you pick it up, you're like, whoa, whoa,
yeah.
Some thickness going on, dude.
I'm not even sure that I'm interested in getting after it. Eventually, I will be. Maybe
Morbid Angel, though.
Yeah, see, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be
the problem.
The band that I want to play one of their songs.
Or, dude, this one, dude. The first thing that I did, the first riff, and I was like, let me learn this real quick, and it's the. Yeah, bombed that shit. But, yeah, Korn. That was like, when I was a kid.
OG.
It was like, how the fuck do they sound even like that? I don't even know how to make a guitar sound like that.
Yeah.
Well, they're all 7 strings. And they're not OG, because Morbid Angel is older than Korn, I believe.
OG to you. OG
to me.
Yeah.
7 strings mean Korn.
Yep, agreed. That's what I think of when I think of 7 string. Yeah. You know what this week's been like. It's been interesting.
Yeah, it's been a week, dude. What have you been working on, though?
Gosh, dude. So, when I've had time away from things that are going...
Yeah.
It's been mainly working on our editing process.
Tell us about editing.
It's...
You thought mine was boring. Buckle up.
I'm not even... Dude, I don't really want to go too deep into it, but, I mean, you've seen a lot of the process and stuff that I'm trying to work with.
It's a lot.
Here and, yeah. And then besides that, I've had home computer issues, so messing with that.
Yeah, you had to fucking put a fucking chip in your computer or something, right?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude. I like chips and computers.
Yeah, basically. No, I had to replace one of the drives, and I had a drive that was failing, and I did it wrong.
Were you drinking and driving?
Yeah, bro. I was drinking the entire time I was working on my computer at home.
Maybe that's why it took so long.
I don't know, man.
You can only get shit-faced and work on cars, dude. Or houses.
I've just been struggling this week. I've been working on a lot, man. I haven't even unzipped the Strat this week. I know.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. Stop. It's bad.
You see what I have to deal with?
It's bad, dude.
Next week will be better, right?
It will, actually. It will. Things are sorted out. I got more time next week. Well, over the week. I know, man. It's honestly been really sad. The summer for me has been... Summers for me are always very...
Oh, that's a song. Is that a song on a 7-string? The Deftones?
What?
Was it My Own Summer or something like that?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I think it says summer something.
I don't know. You have to look
Google
it up.
Deftones Summer. Maybe I'm totally talking out of my ass.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I swear to God, if the word summer is on there. My Own Summer. Fuck you, dude. I got it. This retard brain remembered it. It's the one that's like, shove it, shove it, shove it. Wow.
How did I remember? I didn't remember shit.
Is it a 7-string?
Oh.
Is it played on a piano? Is it?
People are stupid.
Oh, it's dropped. It's just dropped.
Yeah, it's got to be.
This guy's talking shit, dude. It's like a 6-string pretending to be a 7-string. I'm like, dude, well, let me tell you what Crowbar has to say about that. Fuck you, dude. C sharp. Drop C sharp. Yeah.
It's in drop C sharp.
C sharp.
C sharp.
Drop C sharp. Shrimp fried rye. All right.
I haven't played a lot of guitar. But I feel like I've gotten just over the last little while. I feel like I've gotten just smoother on how I play the guitar. I feel like I don't grip the neck as much anymore. I'm a little bit more.
Yeah, that's I'm relearning that problem because of this new guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah,
I feel like I have
position is just different.
You know what's fucking me up too?
What?
Is that I'm so used to muting 6 strings.
Ooh.
And the fucking 7, dude, the high one is just like constantly just like. So I'll be riffing and I'm used to. Can you hear it?
Yeah. And it sounds like how I play guitar anyway.
Yeah, dude. Gotta relearn, rethink, relearn. That's not bad.
I feel like my muting's gotten better.
Your muting's gotten a lot better.
I'm just fucking around with not real chords.
Yeah. All chords are real, dude. I just don't know what they're called. Yeah, that's a creepy one. Creepy chord. Another creepy chord.
Well, I've been working on that starting
right now,
seconds
baby.
ago.
Fuck yeah, dude. Welcome to guitar practice where we fucking don't, dude. We fucking never.
I
dude.
don't.
We
dude.
only talk about it. All right.
Dude.
It's been so hot. I drank well over. Come on. Well over a gallon and a half of water today, and now I'm on to the brewski. Obviously, dude. It's time for our first piss break, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Piss Break. Yeah.
Piss boy. We're back.
We're back. Yeah, I've been pissing a lot, dude. You know, it's warming up. And I already have to drink water in the morning a lot because of, you know, hangovers, obviously.
Right.
And but now it's hot. Now I drink water even more. And I just been pissing, dude. I've been making a lot of piss. It's time for our next segment. I think we started calling it the brain briefing
I think so.
because you live under a fucking rock.
Can you suck it?
And damn, that one was funny. Is that for us or is that for the audience? Dude? I feel like it's just for us.
It's for us. I don't give a fuck about the audience. What do you mean? All this is for us.
Can you suck it? We started calling it the brain brief because he lives under a rock. Can you suck it? And no, this is just stuff that I found, you know, digging around on the interwebs, you know, going around, looking at stuff. Bro.
Okay.
If you haven't listened to the new King 810 album, you are doing yourself not
I
a
haven't,
favor.
actually. No, I haven't yet.
Dude.
I know. You keep saying it. I listened to a few of the other recommendations.
The entire fucking album destroys, dude.
Really?
Front to back, dude. Front to fucking back. That thing rips. It's called Rust Belt Nu Metal.
Yeah.
Dude. Front to back, dude. I made a post about it. Because I was like, this shit is just kills, dude. And like the imagery, like the album art is sick. And like we're from the Midwest, you know, so it's like you see the oil derricks and stuff that he has on it. So it's just like kind of like a little bit of a close to home kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the lyrics are insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Like blood curdling sometimes. Like
I'll check it out.
I think his name's David Gunn. I believe that's the lead singer's name. I got to see him here at 89th. It was fucking awesome. It was probably I took probably my favorite picture ever at a concert, at that concert. And our homies fucking Reckoning opened for him, dude.
Yeah, I remember that show. I didn't get to go, but I remember
Good God.
the lineup.
It was the fucking loudest show. It was probably the loudest show that I've ever been to.
They got a website, dog?
Yeah, no, they go to like Australia. They go all over the place. They're fucking big time, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that backdrop is sick as fuck. That was the backdrop.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet.
But they're just fucking they're about it. They're from
Sick.
Flint. If you haven't heard of them, they're from Flint, Michigan. And they're fucking as hardcore as it fucking gets, and that album fucking annihilates, dude. And I've listened to it at least 12 times now.
All the
Now-
original members from 07.
All original? Is that what that says?
Yeah, except for this guy. He was
Okay.
only in it for a year, but yeah, all the rest of them's original.
Yeah.
That's cool. David Gunn.
Yeah. That's the
I think that's the vocalist, right?
Yeah, that's the vocalist, yeah. And I mean, I wouldn't want to see these guys in a dark alley, I'll tell them that much. Not to suck them off too much, but they're fucking cool. Anyway, Rust Belt Nu Metal. Check it out. Do yourself a favor and fucking check it out. Oh. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. I'm not going to say anything
no,
about
don't.
that.
No, don't.
If you want to go down your old rabbit hole, you can. Yeah, King 810. New album. Fucking badass, dude. I don't want to read this.
Don't. I want you to just read it, but don't read it. out loud.
Good God. Ah, man. He lives up to it. We'll just tell you that. Critically? Jesus Christ. All right. Next subject. It was a little lighter, but it's still really, really heavy guys. I found this fucking hardcore slam band called Pint Glass from the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
They're so cool. I love them.
Huh.
They're badass.
Pint glass?
Yeah. Look them up real quick. Pint Glass.
I don't know what it is about this keyboard, but I have a hard time with this keyboard.
What?
I don't know
what
what
you just bought.
Yeah, like I just don't think I'm. It is compact. It's highly compact.
I don't know.
Like,
I
it's
like the
compact, but
MacBook
it feels
keyboard.
big.
That MacBook keyboard is sick. The P button is starting to stick. I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, yeah, Pint Glass. Hardcore.
Hmm.
You know, kind of that slammy. I thought, I wasn't really sure if like slam metal, like obviously like slam is worldwide, but here in Oklahoma City, there's a lot of slam bands. I mean, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Peeling Flesh,
Yeah, there's a lot.
you know, Kubla Khan,
It's pretty much
It's
like
from
every show. You
Texas,
go to.
Oklahoma, you know, it's like every show,
Every
every
show there's
local
a slam
show
band.
has it, and it's fucking awesome. I love it. I wasn't sure how far reaching that genre was.
Apparently, all the way to the beans and toast land.
Beans and toast, dude. Dude, I'd be fucking trying to start a riot if that's breakfast, dude. Navy beans and toast.
Is
or
that an
whatever.
unpopular opinion that I feel like it's probably just fine?
It's fine if it comes with a slab of brisket beside it, dude. What the fuck? Just beans and toast? Those are sides, dude.
I don't know, dog.
Those are sides, dude. What do you want for lunch? Coleslaw. No, dude. Where's the fried chicken?
I eat beans and cornbread. Oh,
Not a single shrimp
what just happened, dude?
on the
No.
horizon? Not a single
I literally
crawdad.
used to eat just beans and cornbread for lunch
Dude, I used to eat fucking microwave potatoes.
just because I liked it.
Oh, I was just poor.
No, not even because I had to, because I liked it.
You were like, 5-star. You tuck your napkin into your shirt and shit.
Yeah, bro.
What are we having today, Albert? My sir, it's Friday.
Beans and Sara Lee.
Beans and cornbread, as you requested.
Old Jiffy.
I don't know, I
popping
like
this
beans and
bitch.
cornbread. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But baked beans and toast with no brisket.
I don't know.
If I eat
Yeah,
baked
I mean,
beans and
I like meat.
Texas toast, I want some fucking brisket on the side, dude. Come on. I don't know. I don't
Go.
even eat breakfast. Why are we arguing about this shit?
Way to not culturally appropriate. What a bitch.
I'm literally my fucking DNA is from there. Not the UK, but Ireland and Wales. That's what 23andMe said. But I got the beer and the whiskey part.
I don't know what my ancestry said. I don't remember.
You're the type of motherfucker. Sorry. There's a bug in here.
Damn.
You're the type of motherfucker to take a 23andMe and it just says San Francisco.
No, I know where a lot of my people's from.
You just said you didn't know. I'm telling you.
I don't know what it said exactly on my
San
ancestry.
Francisco.
I know, absolutely not. I don't think a single one of us has went to San Francisco and like set roots down. You know, I've
Yeah.
been to San Francisco. I told Alcatraz was sick.
Was it cool?
Fuck.
Did you know fucking, what's his name? Nate Diaz fucking swam out there.
Really?
Yeah, he swam across it.
Yeah, that's sick.
Is it rough? Does it look crazy?
Yeah, I've been in that water.
Is it crazy?
Yes. It's freezing.
I've been in the water in San Diego and that's freezing
Yeah.
all year round. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's farther north.
It's that current that comes
That's
down
a couple
from
hundred
Alaska.
miles north. Yeah, dog. Alcatraz is super sick though. It's
We should go to Alcatraz.
Yeah, 100%. I think I went for my 15th birthday, maybe. It's really neat.
What'd you do?
Just walked through Alcatraz.
Oh, you weren't a criminal?
No. No.
Pussy.
No, I didn't critically beat anybody.
Hey, man, don't start no shit, dude.
Yeah.
There won't be no shit. That gives
It was eerie as fuck, though. I'll tell you that, dude. It did feel like ghosts were fucking there.
Didn't they used to like torture people in there and shit? Or was it just one of those holes where they put people in forever?
They didn't clean the fucking cells. I'll tell you that.
Shitting in buckets?
Nah, there was fucking lots of interesting stains on a lot of walls. Still areas that you can't go.
I still really want to get a fucking prison guard on the show.
Yeah, agreed.
I really do.
Yeah, if you're a prison guard, hit us up.
I really want to talk about all that because, I mean, I've been to jail.
Yeah.
Honestly, kind of reminded me of boot camp. It didn't really faze me.
Yeah.
It definitely stopped me from drinking and driving. I'm not sure if the jail time did, but
It wasn't the jail.
the 12 grand.
It was the money.
That's where I know that the buck stops here, dude. I'll be good. Just don't take all the money. But I don't know. But I always like, you watch prison movies and stuff and you're just like, Jesus, man, what actually goes on in here?
The fucking I watched a real old prison movie. It was.
Do you remember the TV show Oz?
I've heard. I don't actually know anything.
It's a really old prison show. It's cool, but it's horrifying. You see these guys like making like boiler pots by sticking stuff into the walls and then putting them in water. And that one really popular TikToker that's like bussin'. Is it bussin' or disgusting? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like this. I think he's Hispanic. I'm not sure, but he makes a ton of videos and they're all really interesting because he's like making pizza with smashed up Cheetos and stuff, like all those foods that they create in there.
Life? Is that the movie? I don't think that's the movie.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, it was Life. Yeah. Movie Life. Sorry, man. I'm like sidetracked right now. We're really trying to remember what this was. Eddie Murphy movie from '99.
Yeah,
called
no, I
Life.
haven't seen it. Martin Lawrence is in it. It's probably hilarious.
It kind of got real.
Oh, it got real?
Yeah, kind of
Someone
got
got
real.
butt fucked?
No, not like that. Like fucking really made you think about some shit,
Life Sentence is just such a confusing...
It's a really good movie. I would highly recommend you watch it.
Well, you've seen Shawshank.
It's been a very long time.
I mean, Shawshank Redemption is a fucking awesome movie.
But yeah.
But you know what the part about that movie where I was like, oh shit, was when the guy got out of fucking prison and he was like, fuck this, I'm out. And he hung himself.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
He was like, what's a cell phone? I don't know what the fuck is going on out here. I'm done, dude. I want to be back in the yard. I don't know. I think that whole system is just so strange, dude. Like, think about it, dude. We both had pet dogs.
Yeah.
When they're bad, sometimes you put them in a cage.
Yep.
But for how long?
That's a age-old question.
Like a day?
Yeah.
Like, you're really, really bad. Now you have to go in here for a little bit.
Yep.
But it's like a day. There's like, you could go outside and get charged with something right now, and you could be in there like for a year.
Yeah.
While your trial's going on. A whole year, dude? Put another human in a cage for a year?
It's a lot.
That's crazy, dude. And then I read about other countries like the Netherlands where it's like, it doesn't matter what you do. It's like 10-year max.
Mm.
And like when you first hear, you're like, oh, only 10 years? Like, what if you raped? Like, yeah, rape's bad.
Think about what 10
fucking years ago?
Yeah.
I was being an idiot. Still am, but less of an idiot,
Yeah.
10 years ago, and you just skip? Just hit pause on your whole life for 10 years, dude? That's like terrifying.
That's crazy.
That's terrifying.
No,
like, I'd rather go to war in Fallujah. You know what I mean?
This isn't even like a spoiler for this movie. This is literally the beginning of the movie.
It's from 99.
It's from 99, but it's based.
We're not saying spoiler alert.
Well, because I want you to watch it. So I don't want to spoil the movie for you.
Oh, that's okay.
It's like based on a lot older time. Like I'm going to say like 1940s 40s, 50s, 60s, somewhere in
Okay.
there, you know? And the whole premise is that they get pinned for something that they didn't do
Dude, that
and get a
freaks
life
me out.
sentence.
Dude, what would you do, like,
Oh.
if you got jury duty? What would you do if you got jury duty?
Huh?
Jury duty.
I don't know, I guess.
When you have to go and you got to vote to see if this guy's guilty or not.
It's tough. Yeah, I don't know.
What? Well, if he's not guilty, send him to prison forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think it's like, all right, bring this guy in this room. I want to talk to him for the next 3
I watch
hours.
documentaries on that stuff every once in a while.
Well, there's the guys that went on Joe Rogan, like the Innocence Project guys. Have you
Yeah.
heard about them?
I have.
And like they get people off that have definitely been wrongfully accused, and then
Yep.
you know, they made a mistake one time and the guy fucking went out and
Yeah, so then 30 years later.
yeah. But still though,
That's crazy.
what do you even do after 30 years?
Don't know.
Like
know.
every job interview is like, do you know how to use Microsoft Word?
Yeah.
You just what? Yeah, like,
Yeah. It's
I
not.
know you can get an education in there and shit though, you know, but still, I don't know. Just that whole thing is just crazy. You'd love to have a prison guard on.
Rick James is in that movie, by the way.
Rick James, bitch.
Bernie Mac. It's a good cast. It's a really
Oh,
good
yeah.
cast. Anyway,
Anyway, off of the whole.
what the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know, man. We were talking about pint glass. And we were talking.
Yeah.
Oh, you were talking about Alcatraz. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
that's
said
right.
your DNA's from San Francisco.
I know where a lot of my people come from, and it's Ireland. But
We need to get bagpipe in here,
Dude.
bro. Fuck, dude. Korn did it. We have a 7-string. The next thing is a bagpipe. If we're being logical,
how much do bagpipes go for?
they got to be insanely expensive, dude. Aren't they made from like the stomach of a sheep or something like that?
There's one for $100 on Amazon.
Is that like a real?
I don't give a
that
fuck,
like?
dude.
That's tempting as fuck. Oh, I like the black velvet Highland. These are all Chinese bagpipes. What about like real Irish bagpipes?
I don't know who makes bagpipes, so I couldn't tell you.
The Irish, obviously.
Well, like
Or the
I don't
Scottish,
know
yeah.
a brand of one. Is there Yamaha bagpipes?
Pint glass makes it, dude. I wouldn't fucking doubt it, dude. I wouldn't doubt it. Mitsubishi bagpipes, dude. These are all cheap. Type in legit bagpipe. Type in legit for real bagpipe. Bagpipe legit. Still Chinese. Whoa, hold up. I just saw it. McCallum AB10 Blackwood bagpipe, $7,975. $8,000. Free 30-day returns.
Let's just buy it and play it for 30 days.
Free 1-year return, dude. $8,000, dude.
That's nuts.
What the fuck are we doing on this show?
I don't know. Let's go to the Piper's Hut. Let's go to this website.
Dude, the Piper slut,
The
dude.
Piper's
$8,000.
Hut, dude.
Fuck, that's so cool. Fully mounted, hand engraved silver metal work. I got those crazy socks going.
New bagpipes, and let's sort by price. Price is already low to high. I already like this website. $1,000 for the cheapest one on their website.
Okay. Dunbar, Great Highland Bagpipe.
Dude, if anybody plays bagpipes or accordion that listens to this, I want you to come on the show.
Hit us up,
now.
dude. We'll have you on the show. We want to fucking know about these crazy music instruments, dude.
Yeah, dog.
That shit's fucking sick. Wallace, dude, they know how to get me, bro. If you say the word Braveheart, I get bricked up, dude. All right. All right. I got a couple things for you to Google just because I want you to see them. And, you know, if you're listening, feel free to Google. Jackson just dropped a new guitar. And it's right on key with what we were talking about earlier, how old not metal guitars are coming back into the fold of metal. or entering the fold of metal, really.
Okay.
It's called the Jackson Surfcaster. I did not know that there was a 7-string option. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Jackson Surfcaster. It's a fucking... What the fuck is that term?
Offset?
It's an offset. It looks like a jazz guitar, but it's got black or white paint, double humbuckers, 2 knobs. Is that 24 fret, I believe? I believe. 22. 22.
That is not 24.
Hold up. 12, 15, 17. 22. Anyway, yeah. It looks pretty metal.
Pretty sweet.
For the shape. Oh, I never even saw the headstock.
Yeah, the headstock is pretty neato.
Not gonna lie. I kind of like the hockey stick headstock.
Yeah,
But I don't know
like
if it fit that guitar,
No, it
though.
wouldn't fit this guitar.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Surfcaster, dude.
I like that.
I dig it.
That's cool.
It's kind of interesting that, I mean, like I said, bolt on for $300. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, brand new. $300 bolt on. Comes in black or white. But
Love Stormtrooper guitars, man.
that guy never hit me up about that telly, by the way.
That's sad.
I know. I have the money. I will pay. Another thing we were actually talking about when the homies from False Idol came on, we were talking about his Helix. Helix just dropped a new one. It's called the Helix Stadium. And it's, you know that thing you were talking about, the head rush, where it was like, because the Nano Cortex can capture pedals
Yes.
as well as the head rush.
Yeah.
This thing's got it too. It's gotten it. What is going?
Don't know. Oh, it's a whole fucking thing.
It's all, oh, damn, dude.
Stop. I just want to see
It's
it.
coming this fall. There it is.
Oh my god, if I scroll. They did a lot on this.
Yeah, dude, come on.
It's
They're
cool, it's
unveiling
cool, it's
something that's super kind of fucking awesome. You know me, I like old school stomp boxes. I like pedals.
That's
Apparently that
sweet.
whole screen is like touch screen. I like how you can change the fucking the labels on it. Everything's got a big expression pedal. It does a whole bunch of stuff. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know anything about it, but
I'll keep this tab up and
it looks cool.
check her out. It's neat.
Anyway, that's kind of all I really saw for new guitar drops or guitar stuff.
Wow.
Whoa.
$21.99 for
Whoa.
the big one.
I thought for-
$17.99 for
I
the
thought
small
for
one.
sure it was going to be $3,000.
But
$2,200 for the big one with
That's
the
over-
expression pedal.
That's over double the Headrush Prime. Brand new. Headrush Prime brand new is $1,000.
It's tough competition.
It is.
But Line 6 did invent the spider.
They did. You got to give them credit, okay?
We have to pay, what credit's due, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, as far as like modeling amps, like Line 6 was kind of, they were doing it when it, like before it was cool. I thought for sure it was going to be like 3.5 racks. I thought they were competing immediately with the Nano Cortex, like the Quad Cortex.
What is the Quad Cortex going?
It's like $4,000. Watch, it's going to be $1,000. Stupid again.
No. It's 18?
19?
Yeah, 19.
That's not the big one, though. Is that the big one?
Let's just go to their website.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh my god, another fucking
A giant.
Come on, guys. Enough of the weird, dumb fucking website tricks. I'm over that. I don't want to
Enter for a chance to win. Come on. If you change your mind, first day in line. Where the fuck is the price?
What country are we in? Norway?
Fucking USA, dude. Give me that shit.
Help.
USA. Ukraine. See if you can order it to Ukraine right now.
Oh, it's right here. I didn't even see it. God, fuck their website.
Alrighty.
Actually,
This is getting a little out of hand. It's probably awesome. I mean, I remember they were 1,800. I don't know. That's it.
that's it.
That's it. $1,800. Yep. It's dumb. Again, don't listen to me
Oh, I wouldn't.
unless you want to talk about
Practicing
the
guitar.
Metal Zone.
Oh.
Or that. Yo, we got some local news that I just thought was too fucking metal not to talk about. Someone stabbed a female with a sword in a Buddhist monastery here in Oklahoma City
What?
in like the past couple of days.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, we had a sword
Damn.
stabbing. We had a real life sword injury,
What the fuck?
a sword attack.
Where are we?
Dude, we're in a fucking
This is
simulation.
crazy.
Dude. I'll crack a beer for a sword. Obviously, don't attack people. Like I should have to say that, but it's happening.
Huh? Huh?
It's happening. Sword attacks are happening. Watch out. Fuck, dude.
Have you ever
Get
thought about just beating him up?
I would say do that instead. You know,
Sword attacks. Get out of
a
here.
sword wound would be crazy.
Dude, if I go to the hospital for a sword wound, it better be because I was fucking drunk playing with swords in the yard with
That would make sense.
someone. Yeah.
But you get sword attacked in a monastery?
Dude.
She told him to go away. So hit her with a sword. What the fuck, dude?
I don't even know.
He needs some milk.
That's not going to help, dude. What else is going on here in the brain briefing? Iran and Israel are shooting missiles at each other. Did you know that?
Where'd you run?
Where did I run? Iran. Listen, George Bush called it Iran and Qatar. So that's how I know it by Iran.
I ran
Iran and Israel. I was real scared of Iran. Okay. They're shooting missiles at each other. I don't know why. Here's some cool shit that I fucking found.
Okay.
You know Metal Blade Records?
Yeah.
Badass dudes.
Yeah.
Big albums.
Yeah.
Did you know they had their own museum in Las Vegas?
No.
I didn't know that either.
Not.
They have a bunch of shit in there. Cannibal Corpse and Slayer fucking memorabilia and stuff, old flyers and stuff. I'm like,
Huh.
fuck, dude. Take a
That's
trip
pretty
out
cool.
to Vegas after we go to Alcatraz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's some fucking music related shit that I thought was nutso. Okay. So there's a band called Malevolent, right? And they just made a music video. In the music video, there's a bunch of like, I guess, local terrain. Okay. It was
Okay.
outside,
Yeah.
sunsets,
Yeah.
mountains, all that stuff. I watched it. It looked pretty cool. I guess their country's organization called the National Trusts told them to take the video down because it's like under their public trust. They're like, you don't have the rights to use this in music video.
What?
Yeah. It's like, so we're like going in America, we're like, oh, let's make a music video in Yosemite. And the fucking wildlife service was like, take it down. No music in the Grand Canyon. It's not allowed.
Fuck, are we in the Footloose town?
Yeah. It didn't make sense to me either. I'm like, dude, it's only making that shit more popular. Don't you want people to come to the park?
Right. Like, oh, this is where blah, blah, blah video was filmed.
Yeah. I mean, for like a niche group,
Yeah,
like,
just
oh, that's where
random.
Malevolence fucking filmed their shit. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's cool, right? Not according to the National Trust.
Huh.
I thought that was such a Debbie Downer.
What country?
No, I don't think it's America. I believe it's in the UK somewhere.
Oh, that makes
Google it real quick. Give it a goog.
Give it a goog.
Yeah, just like, wouldn't you want people to kind of like appreciate the natural beauty of the country that you're producing music in? It just doesn't make any sense. And also, like, did you fucking make the mountain?
Yes.
Yeah, the conservation charity.
Somewhere in UK. I don't know.
This looks like a bunch of HR people that are upset for no fucking reason.
Brother.
Filming the Earth without permission is the most insane.
That's kind of crazy.
It's the most insane bullshit I've fucking ever heard in my life.
Huh.
And they're with Nuclear Blast, and those guys are cool. Come on. They had a lot of good records. They have a lot of good records. They're still active.
God, how
Threatened
random.
legal action for fucking filming something that's outside on public property, pretty much. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes me so...
Apparently pretending to play the guitar for a couple hours on a public path that thousands of terrorists walk up every single day is a
Tourists.
criminal offense worth pursuing. That's what I said, terrorists.
You see what I mean, though?
That's crazy.
Like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I get paid 37 pounds an hour to be petty. Why? I'm like, nah. Just don't like people enjoying themselves.
How many people hit up Toby Keith and was like, take your fucking videos down? Because I'm proud to be an
Oh,
American.
yeah. Dude, if somebody did that,
Fucking game over.
Iran would probably shoot missiles at us. Like, we're not American anymore. We can get them. they're trying to take down Toby Keith, dude.
That
What
is
else?
Nuts, dude.
I got one more thing, and it's not even really news because the movie's from 2013, but I watched this horror movie called Carrie. Have you seen the movie Kick-Ass?
I think so.
All right, well, the actor, Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you know that girl?
Yeah, this girl. Yeah.
Yeah, so the fucking movie was sick as fuck. The movie was great. Pretty much, her single mom was like an ultra Christian because she knew that she was born with powers, like witchy powers and stuff. And everybody made fun of her at school and pretty much pissed her off, and she fucking killed everybody, including her mom.
Sick.
It was a great movie.
Interesting.
I loved it.
There's a couple actors that it's like a highly unpopular opinion, but I don't particularly care to watch act.
Who?
This girl is one of them.
That's literally the girl I'm talking about.
I know.
She's so good.
I don't know. I don't know
She's
what
so
it
good
is.
in this movie. You have to watch the movie. It'll change your mind. It'll change your mind for sure, dude.
What was I watched this movie. I liked the thought of it.
What?
Robert De Niro.
War with...
Yeah, it's called The War with Grandpa.
Okay.
I thought the premise of the movie was really funny,
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, I'll give it a watch. It's about a dude that gets too old to live on his own, so he goes to live with his daughter and her family,
Yeah.
just so they can help take care of him and get him places, whatever.
Yeah.
But he has to take his grandson's room in the house, and his grandson's forced to live in another room in the house, and he's mad, so they get in a fucking like prank war.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, it's a great fucking premise for
I like
a movie.
it. Yeah,
That's
I dig it.
hilarious, okay? This is a highly unpopular opinion, I promise.
Go ahead.
Uma Thurman.
Do not say a fucking word, bro. Are you
I
serious?
swear to God, I feel like she just ruined the whole movie for me. I literally just like couldn't even finish watching.
Why?
I hated it. I don't know. The way that she just did, I don't know if it was just this movie or because of the
Oh my
director
God.
or whatever it was, but dude, I was like specifically
First
her
you
role.
don't practice guitar, and now you're dragging Uma Thurman.
Dude, I know it's highly
Who's
unpopular.
next? Toby Keith?
I am American.
Good God, dude.
Oh, God. Who's the fucking director of this? Because I think it was something with a director that I just did not like. Yeah, fucking Cheech Marin's in the movie, dog.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with you. Maybe this movie just sucked, dude.
The premise of the movie's awesome.
I think you're just not watching good movies.
I'll fucking show you literally like a clip.
What's that San Francisco DNA coming out?
Shut up. I'll show you
gay-ass movies.
I'll show you a clip. Tell me that that's not a great premise for a movie.
It's a great
dude.
premise, but that's a loaded fucking cast. What do you mean?
Let me see. I think that's the problem, is it was a loaded cast. So possibly it wasn't done to the potential that it could have been.
Relied too much on the guitar.
Correct. Who is the director?
Swear to God, if it's a fucking...
Christopher Walken's in it, dude. Rob Riggle.
I
Dude,
swear to God,
it's a
if
great-
it's like the Coen brothers, dude, this show is over, bro.
Let me see. I don't know. Why won't it
Tim
tell me
Hill.
who the fucking...
Said Tim Hill.
Did it?
Yeah.
Where?
Says director, Tim Hill, right underneath the title.
Maybe it's him.
It's probably not him. Tim, if you're listening, you probably make great movies. This guy. It said DNA.
Okay. Let's look
What
at his,
movies has he
let's
fucking
look.
made? Here we go.
Because... All right.
Hop,
I hated that movie.
Garfield, Alvin and the Chipmunks,
I hated that movie.
SpongeBob. No fucking way, dude. He directed Muppets from Space? I thought that was fucking somebody else. Who's that one guy that did all the Muppets?
Dude, I don't know if I hated this movie because it was the same thing. Max Keeble's Big Move. I feel like it was just over.
Why are you watching all these stupid fucking movies, dude?
Because I got a fucking kid and a wife.
All right. Well, listen. Turn on Carrie.
Okay.
You'll love it. It's there's no like crazy jump scares.
Don't be mad at me because I hated Uma Thurman's role in this one movie.
It was her role and it was her lines. It wasn't her.
Let's see what else she's in.
Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill.
Okay. Yeah, she's fine.
I promise.
It was the role, dude.
Goddamn it was. I keep that down. You push it down into the...
Well, it was like specifically her role in that movie.
Was she supposed to
the
be
way
annoying?
that she... I don't know.
Was she just acting like an annoying bitch?
I have no idea. She was the mom.
So yeah.
Like she had like the main role.
If you're a
One of the
mother,
main roles.
probably bitch.
I don't know. It was like I was watching the movie and I could see her like overacting all of it.
Oh.
And it drove me insane.
Okay. Watch Carrie. You're going to love Chloe in that movie.
Okay.
She's so good. No, I mean, you know when an actor acts and it's like, no, she's really that person? Good God. She really is. And it worked so good. And I think that's it for the brain brief.
That's
Yeah, that's it. Have you seen movie 43? All right. I'm
Yep.
going to start sending you a list of movies that you need to watch. Just put them on in the background. If anybody gets upset, you're just like, no, I don't know. I just threw a movie on, you know? Just play it off, dude. And, it'll catch on, dude. It'll catch on probably. Or it'll terrify your child. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't watch a lot of stuff around him right now.
Just put it on. Toughen him up, dude.
Can't, dude. I need him to sleep.
Don't listen to me.
I don't.
Well, piss break. Listen to that. We're back. We're back, right?
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. Hell yeah.
Probably.
All right. Enough of the fucking lip flapping.
Yeah.
It's time to play some more guitar. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the game of the century.
The one.
The ultimate
only.
test, the gauntlet. Guitar Hero 4 Real. And now that we have a 7-string, we are really running out of options when it comes to we don't have the instrument. We have a 4-string bass. We have multiple 6 strings. We have a classical. And we have a 7-string.
Running out of options.
We're running out of options. We can't duck many more songs. Fuck, I've got to update.
I'll get in there.
You want to go first?
I went first last week. I feel like it's a good precedent to say I'll go first on the episodes that we don't have a guest.
Oh, okay.
Let's just set that.
I'll eat shit right in front of anybody. So, for our listeners, what you're hearing right now is the bingo wheel of death. The bingo wheel has bingo balls in it. Each ball has a number on it. We have a list of songs with a corresponding number. He rolls the bingo wheel. We pull the number out. You pull the song. You have 1 minute to study the tablature while it's being played. And then you got a little bit of time to look around if we're feeling merciful. And then after that, you have 1 minute to execute that minute. What did you pull?
Midnight Healing by Blue 8.
Blues song, dude. Blues? That's up in the air. That's like a 50-50. Some blues songs are easier than others. Some of them are absolutely insanely hard. Midnight Healing by Gene Deere.
Hey, this is sick.
The light? Yeah,
Yeah.
the light helps.
Yeah, I literally couldn't tell what color it was back here.
I 100% believe you.
All right, let's see.
I got the timer whenever you're ready.
Keep the tone driver on this one, probably.
This is kind of a tone driver song. I'm feeling it. That's bluesy. I feel it.
Beautiful. Yeah, it is bluesy. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go. What?
Okay.
Hold up. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I don't like this. Something's wrong.
Hold up. See if there's another track, because I'm hearing other guitar noise. That's what you
This is
want. You got the backup guitarist one.
Yeah,
This
okay.
is the real one.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, bust them. There it is. Dude, that's
Bar 24. It's kind of groovy.
Yeah, I kind of like it, but I think
Chill.
the funny part is that first fucking tremolo picking with the hammer-ons.
I think I'm just gonna play around.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging it though.
Yeah.
That shit sounds sick as fuck. It's
Yeah.
nice and quiet. Like it's
Yeah,
real smooth, you know what I mean?
yeah. I'm just gonna play around.
Yeah, dude. Fucking send it. That was sick though.
That's fun. That's just kind of,
Dude, it's
you don't
metal
need to
at first.
move. You don't have to move anywhere in that. You know,
Dude,
Like,
it's just from 6 to 8 until
Yeah,
he
dude.
goes into the 11.
yeah, dude. That's chill. Yeah, I'm not playing that exactly. That's
No,
Nah.
but
I don't want to.
tremolo picking in a blues song, dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's sick, dude. I really like that. The arpeggio that it did at the beginning. That and then he just kind of grooves on from there. I dig it, dude. Yeah, okay. You're doing a little finger style over there.
Just
still,
poke it,
dude.
just poke it, whatever. All right, here we go. Bingo wheel.
Bingo wheel.
That was,
Time.
that was sick. I kind of like just
Dude,
that song.
honestly,
I'm
bro.
gonna save it for just jamming.
Yeah, save
that's
that.
not the button.
Save that shit.
That was sick.
Oh no,
buddy.
Is it fucking yellow?
No, it's Pantera.
Oh, 5 minutes alone, dude. Yes, dude.
Hey. Now.
Yeah, I guess I better play the fucking Pantera. Fucking
5 minutes alone, Pantera. Put that Ibanez away.
Come on, man.
My bad.
No, that is true though. I
Dude, you made a huge mistake last week, okay?
kind of.
I mean, Matt, you didn't play the fucking Randy Rhoads guitar on a Randy Rhoads song.
Oh yeah, dude, you're right. Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that. Be a part of the sacrilege. Let me see if this thing's.
It's probably fine.
Of course, it's tuned, dude. It's fucking Floyd Rose. It's stable.
Are you ready?
Yeah, you can go ahead and play it. I know
You know this song?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
That run is going to fuck me up.
Here, look at it for a minute.
I got to get closer. I'm going off the mic.
Yep. Yep. Ready? do the sacrilegious thing and plug in the Ibanez.
No.
Do it.
Why?
Because if you play it better on the Ibanez, I will throw something at
Listen,
you.
Dimebag, I fucking love you. Okay?
Get the Ibanez.
I love you. I love you. I really do. You're a great guitarist. This is a great guitar. Oh, dude. The Japanese are really good.
He needs some milk.
Try it. You have to. Because I know you can play that. I've heard you like actually nail it.
I know. Sounds a little different. Weird. I don't know. Pretty close.
Mission failed. We'll go next time.
That is pretty close. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You haven't played your Pantera guitar in a while.
The last time I played the Cancelback was when I was fucking around with the fucking I still need to fucking finish that song.
Well, you did pretty. You gave it your best shot.
Thanks, buddy. You know, sometimes you just fall down. Piss break.
Piss break.
We have to close in a jam session this time.
Oh, we're live.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think, did we miss the last one?
No.
We came back to it?
Yeah, we got it jamming.
All right.
I think it was our little.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was cool. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our final topic of the night. This episode was kind of emergency made, but that's okay.
Yeah,
We got it.
probably.
Maybe. So,
Beans, greens, potatoes,
That's what we got.
we got sound clips. We got that. Now, as I've perused the internet, there's a theme when it comes to, I guess, my algorithm, but it kind of seems to be nationwide right now.
Okay.
And not even right now, just in history in general. It's one of the funniest things that anybody could ever do. But it can also be one of the most horrific things to ever see or feel. Falling down or getting raped, but falling down is what we're talking about. It's extremely hilarious.
Okay.
You know, you slip on ice, you fall down, you see the videos everywhere. It's hilarious, right? But where's the line? You know what I mean? Where's the line? Because in both instances, humans are falling.
Mhm.
Some of them hilarious. Some of them not funny. And most would say maybe it's height, or maybe it's, you know, the injury You know. But I think it's more complex than that. Now, I'm just going to be honest. I can honestly say I've laughed at all kinds of falling, of humans falling.
Yeah.
At every range from, the classical tripping and falling to death falls. I have laughed at that. But I don't think falling is as funny if they die. You know what I mean? Like, I think if the victim dies, it's not as funny.
It's not as funny.
But also, I think it might be how you fall.
Hang on.
Okay? Just hear me out.
All right.
I know it's getting a little confusing. Like if someone falls off a roof, it may not be super funny. But if a West Virginia meth head made a helicopter out of baling wire and toilet paper tubes and it dropped out of the sky from height.
Somebody get this ham sandwich out of my court.
I mean, don't hate me, but I'm going to laugh at a homemade helicopter crash, okay? Like, I'm just going to. There's nothing I can do about it, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what's not funny at all is the people that jumped from the World Trade Center. That's not funny. Not even when some fancy TikTok account edits it to make it look like they're taking part in an Olympic diving competition. It's not funny, That's just not that funny. And even if the judges in this competition hold up a 10 out of 10,
Even if it's a perfect pencil dive.
Perfect. Yeah. You see what I mean, though? It's
Not even funny.
It's just not that funny.
Not a little bit.
No. But does height have anything to do with it? Like, is there a level of height where funny, not funny? You know what I mean? And what is it? Is it 10 feet? Is it 20? Like, if it gets too high, it's just a snuff film. You know what I mean? And snuff films aren't funny, ever.
I don't know if it's that or if it's what you find at the bottom.
I mean, I can tell you right now, if
you find a body at the bottom, it's a problem.
Where the fuck else would it be? At the top still?
If you find a dead body at the bottom.
We're talking about falling down, not falling up, dude. Okay?
I'm talking about falling in reverse.
Good band. Good band. I think as far as like ground level falls, like even if they break their arm or something, I feel like it's kind of always funny, The Space Shuttle Columbia that exploded on re-entry was way too high to be funny. If you fall from space,
it's not funny.
If you fall from space,
it's not even a little funny.
I don't think that's funny. There's a teacher on board. There's nothing funny about it. I think we're going to get him in trouble. Did we tell him about that?
Nope.
He knows now. Have you seen... All right, so here's something about falling. Have you seen those guys that climb up power poles and they just like hang off the top of it with one hand and the other hand they have the phone?
Yeah.
That's not funny.
No.
They fall sometimes.
Yep.
That's just horrifying.
Anything for the clip.
But like, they did that to themselves, But then, I mean, I guess that doesn't make it funny, when a teenager, slits their wrist, it's funny. But they did that to themselves. I think another big factor that a lot of people may forget when they're studying humans that are falling down, like we have, is the falling with style. Like, even if it's a death fall, right? If they spin or like fall down like in a cartwheel or like a frisbee, that's kind of funny, right?
What did he say?
Like, all right, so here's an example. So you know when you go out to the lake and sometimes they have those big inflated hot dogs?
Yeah.
And then someone sits on the tip of the hot dog that's pointed at the lake, and the other person jumps off the diving board and hits the hot dog, and it launches the person.
Yeah.
And it just ragdolls them into the air and into the lake.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny, but it wouldn't be as funny if they just like shot up.
If it was on like solid ground.
Okay, so
it's a lot less funny.
I think it's probably a lot less funny if, you know, it was a lake of asphalt.
It's probably an ISIS video.
Did you see the fucking the guy that the truck powered slip and slide, where he attached the inner tube to the truck on the other side of the lake, and he just hauled ass, and the guy hit the ramp and flew over the whole pond and hit the other side?
Yep, I seen that one.
That's not funny. Or have you seen those videos where a car just starts rolling because it's crashing and the guy just gets shot out? That's... I think if we're all being honest, that's a little bit funny, right? Out of the washing machine and into the fire, I guess, you know?
God. I have a hard time laughing at him.
Me too. It's terrible. But I was kind of separated.
No, I laugh at him. I have a hard time.
You just force it out?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like out of respect.
And if you're going to do a cartwheel out of a car crash at 120 miles an hour.
If I get in a car crash and don't do a cartwheel, don't laugh. If I do a cartwheel through the windshield, if somebody doesn't fucking laugh at that, I did it wrong.
Human death is never funny, okay? But I think I can separate these next instances of falling down into people that have taken risks and people that haven't taken risks. So there's two groups here.
Okay.
People that have risked falling down and people that really haven't taken the risk and still fall down, right? Because I feel like if someone takes falling risk and they fall, it's like, hey, if you fall with style and everybody knew that you climbed up there, I feel like we're allowed.
I hope you don't talk about this. I hope this isn't like part of your thing, but like, what's that fucking free climber?
Yeah, he didn't fall down though.
No, he doesn't fall down, but he's taking that risk. And that's a fucking big risk. So he's climbing.
You're talking about Alex Honnold. I had him in my notes. I didn't really write anything about it because he didn't fall down.
He didn't fall down.
He definitely took the risk.
He's taking that risk.
He took a 2-hour risk. I don't know how long. It wasn't 5 minutes.
I can't support him.
I can't support that.
No, I can't support taking
I'll tell you
that
what.
much of a risk.
Imaginary ropes won't support his ass either when he falls down to the bottom of El Capitan in Yosemite.
You imagine a fucking Charlie horse?
What?
A Charlie horse. You imagine getting a fucking Charlie horse while you're halfway up? It's over.
You die.
You will die.
You see these guys like climb up skyscrapers and shit too, and they're like, I cut my hand on the last balcony. I'm like, hey, fuck you, dude. We don't want to watch this. There was a horror movie out where they climbed up a fucking cell phone tower and then the rope dropped, and it was called like, I don't know, Getting Down or whatever, Trapped in the Air. People are going to know what I'm talking about. You won't because you don't watch movies, but there was a trailer going around. It was a pretty recent movie, and the rope fell down, and they were fucking up there in a sandstorm.
Oh.
And they had to, like, climb down or whatever. And I'm like, listen, why the fuck would you climb up there? Is it the rush? Do you like being close to danger?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Poke the bear with a stick.
I think every single person has seen I think it's almost like a meme now.
Yeah.
Of the dude changing the light on top, like the red light on top of the cell phone tower.
Yeah,
Getting
they
paid fucking crazy amounts of dollars for that.
Yeah, dude. They got harnesses and shit for that, though.
They got harnesses. It literally is like expert climbing, you know? Like, it's legit, you know? But
yeah, I mean, yeah. They got it all worked out.
Free climbing.
They mitigated the risks. They didn't just climb up it. Like, get up there, change that light bulb. Make sure you bring a bottle of water. You know what I mean? Like, fuck a rope, dude. It's too heavy. Just get up there. Now, anyway, I've separated this list into people who have taken risks and fell, and people who haven't. Let's go to the first article right here. This is someone who, I mean, kind of has taken the risk and also fell down. Scroll up a little bit. All right. Witnesses revealed new details about influencer Maria Eftimova's death after 65-foot fall on mountain.
Wow.
She was 28 years old. Rest in peace. It's not long enough. It's not long enough.
Nope.
But if you're climbing a mountain,
you took the risk.
You took the risk. 65 feet. It didn't appear out of nowhere. It's been there for centuries, actually, you know. I'll scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, it's not like you're climbing a mountain and you just don't realize that you could fall that far.
But people die on mountains all the time, dude.
All the time.
She fell 65 feet climbing a mountain in Wales. A rescue crew arrived quickly, but you know she had already long passed.
Oh, God.
It was in what they call scramble terrain, which means you have to use your hands and feet to get it up it. It's that steep. You can't walk up it. Like, you can't hike up it. You know what I mean? Scramble terrain, you're taking the risk.
Is that like the next step is rock climbing?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I go walking, hiking, scrambling, rock climbing or ice climbing, whichever.
Gotcha. Ice is basically just a wet rock. I don't know what to tell you about that.
Pretty much, dude. A group member, Harry Jones, was directly behind the late influencer. He told the inquest about her struggle to grip a hold of the mountain while attempting to climb onto a ledge. She started to pull herself up, but then I saw her flying over the top of my head down the mountainside.
Come the fuck on, guy.
Tumbling through the air in free fall. Oaks continued. I was shouting, "No, no, no," and looked away. And then when I looked back, I knew she hit a ledge below.
What I want to know is if the news crew got there before emergency crews did, because that sounds like something that someone would say to a news crew before they've talked to emergency services.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just went flying over my head.
Here's some people who took a risk. Now, I can understand you want to climb a mountain, you want to challenge yourself, you know, you're going to take that risk. You know,
that's a risk you take.
You fall down because of some scrambling that wasn't going too well.
Man.
You know, that happens. These people, I question their sanity. Or I question their choices, at least. This one says, tourists spot bodies of people who fell 380 feet off a cliff in Utah National Park. So some people fell down, and then tourists were like, "Holy shit, there's dead bodies down there." And this is how the article starts. 2 people climbed over a guardrail at a Utah National Park.
Oh, you fucked up.
There's 2 words there that make me question what the fuck they were doing, and that's guardrail.
2 people, right.
Yeah. What? And plunged 380 feet to their deaths. And then the tourists noticed the pair of body yaddies on the canyon floor and notified park rangers.
Damn.
And here's the thing. Matthew was 45 and Bailey was 58.
Stay on the right side of the fucking guardrail.
You knew better.
What the fuck?
You're in your 40s and 50s.
Come on.
Why would you climb the guardrail, dude? And they're both from Florida.
Hmm.
Here's another one.
Hmm. Okay. That's interesting. Just go ahead and finish her. Let's.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Solduck Falls closed after 18-year-old falls to death off 50-foot cliff. Horrible. Probably wasn't that funny. Unless he was trying to do a jackknife into the waterfall.
What did he say?
According to witnesses, the young man was walking across the rocks at the top of the fucking waterfall when he slipped, resurfaced at the bottom of the waterfall, and then submerged into the water again.
How many wet rocks have you walked on in the middle of a river?
I don't like walking on wet rocks when there's not a waterfall.
In water? They get all that fucking algae on them?
Yeah.
Them bitches is slippery.
Like oil.
Yeah.
Would you do it near a waterfall?
No.
Nah,
Are you
me neither.
shitting me?
I would never walk on rocks
I'm not
near a
getting in the
waterfall.
water near a waterfall at the top.
Well, that's the problem, is that he surfaced and then the waterfall took him back down. I don't think they found him.
I mean, I'm sure they did.
Here's another. This is actually a couple that took a risk and fell. They took a bit of a different risk. I'm going to call this falling to sin. Teacher admits to feeding students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. Now, they may have not physically fallen, but I'll tell you right now, when these people die, they're falling straight down. I don't think you should be feeding kids nut.
No.
Call that falling to sin.
Fall to sin. All right. So I have an interesting.
Those are the people that took the risks and fell.
This is a touchback on where we started this conversation.
Okay.
Is what makes a fall funny is at the height. Now, I noticed. Okay, Article 1. That was
His nut only fell probably a couple of inches from the tip of his penis. Does that make it funny?
Damn.
So it kind of went the opposite way that I thought. So like the girl, first article, 65-foot fall. Not funny.
Not that funny.
Her friend was kind of funny.
He has PTSD
Flying
for
over
sure.
my head.
Yeah.
Second one, tourists.
Can you imagine, like, if
300?
he shared a room with somebody and he was in bunk beds, and his buddy just jumped off the top onto the floor, and he's just like, "Don't fucking do that! Don't you ever fucking do that again! Use a fucking ladder!"
Oh god. All right.
I'll figure out a way to pay this rent myself.
Get the fuck out of here. Number 2, that was 300.
His kids just have parachutes all the time now.
Oh my god. How far was fall number 2? 300 and something feet?
380, but they climbed the guardrail, dude.
380 feet. Okay. First girl,
Parachutes all the time,
girl
bro.
climbed the guardrail to her life. Okay. She did. Okay. She took the risk.
Yeah,
These people took
I
the
feel like
risk.
that was like an honest, like that to me seems like, all right,
An honest
we're
action.
going to battle the mountain. And then like, you know, some people lose.
These
to the
fucking
mountain.
people that went 350 feet battled the mountain too, and they lost.
No, they stepped over the guardrail.
They battled the mountain. That's what's on the other side of the guardrail. The battle of the mountain.
Well, you're going to lose if you don't fucking...
The battle of the mountain is on the other side of the guardrail.
Dude, you never attack your enemy at the strongest point. You always go to the weak side. Okay?
That's not the point of this. The point is they still went in the fucking battle. Whether it was the middle, beginning, end, they went in the battle.
I don't think they went into a battle.
Okay.
I think they walked into a minefield where every square inch of land was a mine. You know?
They went from South Korea to North Korea. Okay.
They walked into... Yeah, you're right.
All right. They did it.
When
They took the risk. Okay.
When they crossed that border...
It was hilarious. Okay. Number 3. Not really that funny.
Yeah, that's not that funny.
It wasn't that funny. Okay. It's a 50-foot fall though.
You know that.
So I think the farther it goes up, there's a weird threshold here. Okay. So it's really funny when you're like ground level to, I don't know how far you can fall before you just die or brutally injure yourself. Say
It's like 20 feet. It's not that high.
yeah, I would say like 10 foot or so until you start really getting hurt. 15, 20 feet until you probably will just die. There's a good chance that
I think
you
it
could do
depends on the
something stupid.
landing, you know?
Right,
Maybe the
right.
cartwheel or the frisbee is the move. You
So
know
I
what
think
I mean?
it gets less funny as you go up. You hit a threshold and then it starts getting more funny again
Like, what are you
as
doing
you go
up
higher
there?
and higher and higher, right? And then,
Like the spaceship?
yeah, and then as you go even higher, it comes back around and gets less funny.
Not okay. So space
You know what
is
I mean?
not funny.
It's kind of funny. But no.
You know, I bet that 18-year-old was trying to show off for a girl.
Probably. I'd have done it. I'd have done it. Think about yourself at 18.
Bricked up.
Think about yourself at 18.
If I'm bricked up, dude, there's no telling.
If she's sitting on the other side of that river, waterfall, she's like, my parents aren't home. Fucking booking it.
God damn, dude. Can we get some spiky feet or something before?
No.
What about Blue Chew? Blue Chew will help us?
They'll be home in 6.5 minutes.
Should've
That's
used
plenty
that-
of time.
He should have used that
18-year-old, plenty
Peter
of
as
time.
a fucking pickaxe, dude. Stuck himself down or something. What about, we keep skipping the most important part, and that's the cupcake. Falling to sin.
Oh, no.
Parachute's going to burn in hell.
That's
And they parachute. This couple parachuted what could have been children into children.
FBI, open up!
That's what happened. What, it was like 43 years?
She said she was 12.
I don't think it matters. So, moving on.
okay.
Here's some people that didn't really take a fall risk and still fell. I don't know if you heard of this fucking news article, but this dude fell behind a fridge in the supermarket and fucking died. And they didn't find his body for 10 fucking years. And everybody was like, what the fuck?
10 years?
10 years. A dead body. Fell behind a fridge in a supermarket.
Fuck happened? How?
How could you not smell it?
How?
What I'm saying That's terrible for this guy that he fell behind a fridge and died?
He needs some milk.
Here's the crazy part. The shop had been shut down for 3 years by the time they found the body.
I know this story.
And then when they were shutting it down and clearing everything out, they fucking found the body and they were like, Jesus Christ.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
And dead bodies, apparently. Everybody was like, why the fuck, how the fuck did you not smell a dead body? Well, apparently, this is the part that kind of fucked me up. I guess in the back of a fucking grocery store smells like shit.
I had no idea.
Consistently.
I had no idea.
Because they're always fighting rats, and the rats get in the traps, and they die. And then there's like smeared ham on the floor. And there's rotten eggs.
Somebody get this ham sandwich out of
And
my
milk goes bad. You know? And there's just a bunch of rotten food back there.
What is this picture?
This is a quote. Oh, yeah, that's AI of how he fell behind the fridge, I guess. Bullshit.
How the fuck did he fall behind this fridge?
I don't know. He's probably cleaning the coils or something.
Did he work there?
Yeah, he worked there.
He worked there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
he didn't clock out and nobody was like,
one person, this is a quote, a lot of people underestimate how disgusting most stores really are and the strong smells which linger around as a result. And that makes me want to buy some bacon. Pause. I gotta piss.
Piss boy.
I forgot about that one.
I think, all right.
Are we
I'm
live?
not done. Yeah, we're live. That's how we came back.
Hell yeah.
I think that, all right, listen. Everybody's drove past a deer that's been hit or an animal that's been hit on the road. Smells for a while. Okay.
It's got all that disco rice in it.
Yeah, dude. Now, after a while, it stops smelling. I get that. But I want you to think about this for a second. He was behind a fridge.
Okay.
You know how fucking hot it gets behind a fridge?
Yeah, the coils are back there. That's why I figured he was like back there cleaning the dust off the coils or something.
It gets fucking hot back
And
there.
he's getting fucking heated up back there, dude.
It gets
God.
hot. And then
Damn.
industrial fridges? He's cooking back there
Ugh.
for years.
That's metal as fuck, dude.
That's crazy.
I bet it smelled like black metal back there, dude.
I wonder what condition he was in when they did find him.
He was dead. He was dead as hell.
Damn.
What else? Here we got a... I don't know if I could say that this guy didn't take the risk, because he kind of did, but this guy fell off the wagon twice. A 52-year-old male with a history of heavy alcohol consumption underwent a liver transplant due to alcoholic liver disease. It's going to be me. Despite initial sobriety, he experienced a relapse into heavy drinking approximately 18 months post-transplant. And then he destroyed that liver and died. Fell off the wagon.
He took the risk.
You should have moved that guy up to the first.
He took the risk. He 1,000% took the risk. He was like, God dang, thank God I'm free.
Like, what do you think you are? You're a car? We're just going to keep replacing your brakes, dude?
I don't gotta fucking, I'm free. I outlived my liver.
I survived.
I survived. I beat liver failure.
And I got a
beat
new one.
Alcoholism. I got a brand new one. All I have to do is
Pair this with some Jack Daniels.
fucking get hammered.
What if you put the new liver in and you take a shot and you're like, it's just like when I was 18. Immediately shit-faced. You're like, I'm never gonna quit.
He had 18 months of
Boring.
fixing his tolerance. That's all he wanted. He just wanted a tolerance break.
Tea break.
Yeah, the whole
You gotta
tea
take
break.
a tea break sometime, you know? Yeah,
That's horrible, man.
I guess he kind of took the risk.
He took the risk.
All right, we got
Alcoholism is not super funny, honestly, but it's kind of funny.
why? Is they're falling
Facts.
from space?
What's funnier, alcoholism or falling from space on accident?
I don't know. There's a lot of alcoholics that are just funny people. You know what I mean?
One day you're drinking,
I don't think astronauts
the next
falling off the wagon.
you're falling off the roof.
I don't know.
Damn.
I got one more article. I want to say that these people didn't take the risk. Okay? Because the risk was supposed to be mitigated already. 4 people died on a cable car. The things that like float over the mountains and stuff. And then the cable snapped and they fell down. Oh, the New York Times is fucking us over for one fucking article.
Can't get it.
Italian officials said on Friday that 2 British tourists and an Arab woman with Israeli citizenship were among the 4 people killed in a cable car crash south of Naples. That's kind of weird.
Somebody took the risk.
But why bring up citizenship?
Somebody took the risk. Went to Italy.
There's nothing risky about Italy. And if you're like on a ride, you know, it's supposed to be safe.
Extreme risk. I think that's higher risk than no gear mountain climbing.
Well, that's called free soloing, and I disagree. You're just supposed to get in the little gondola and you get to float over the mountains and look at it.
No, I didn't say free soloing. I said no gear mountain climbing.
No gear?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's free soloing.
You're a piece of shit. Anyway, yeah, the cable snapped and they fell down.
Saying.
Yeah, I know gear.
No, they call it free soloing, you fucking idiot.
Anyway, if you go up too high, sometimes you fall down. I have no idea why I wrote any of this. But let's wrap around.
God,
Transitions are lit right now, dude. Let's wrap around to some things that are a little more close to home. Thanks, Bobby. In 2015, Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters fell off a stage in Sweden and broke his leg. One of us.
One of us.
One of us Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
Fucking Christopher Walken.
Yep, you hated his movie. I'll live with that.
I did. I love him.
He finished the show after getting medical attention.
Good for him.
And he also finished the tour. Here's another one. Steven Tyler from Aerosmith fell off the stage at Sturgis, which resulted in head and neck injuries and the cancellation of the tour.
Damn.
That does suck.
This guy should have finished the tour.
What did he say?
Rob Halford from Judas Priest. You know how he enters the stage?
Mm-mm.
He rides a fucking motorcycle out on stage.
I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah.
One time he crashed a motorcycle and broke his nose and was knocked unconscious. Hold up. get this out. The stage was covered in fog, so they couldn't find him. They couldn't find him because they had the fog machines on. And he hit the drum riser and just ate shit. It broke his fucking nose. He got knocked out. But they finally found him and revived him. And he finished the show. And then he went to the hospital. Not gay. Now, I don't know if anybody listening has ever crashed a motorcycle. But I have, and it's one of the most violent things I've ever been through. I could not imagine singing anything after smashing a motorcycle in front of everybody.
He said they couldn't find him.
They had the fog machines on, so fucking ate shit. He was just knocked out on the floor, just breathing in the fog. Fucking sucks, dude. He came out to play some music, and what he didn't realize was he about to enter into the trenches of World War I. Just to wrap this episode up,
Oh, God.
at the end of the day, falling hurts and sometimes you die. But all in all, it's pretty funny. If you do fall, finish the set if you're still awake. And then you can go to the hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 65 of Guitar Practice. You know where to find us.